Uh, I don't know what to say, man. This is probably the best news that I've ever seen uh, regarding Star Wars. I literally just woke up and a whole bunch of you were tweeting me, and I, I guess I missed the announcement, but I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I mean, not only do we get Hayden Christensen coming back, okay, as Anakin Skywalker in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, but we also get an Ahsoka show. And I think what is going to happen here is basically where we saw Ahsoka in The Mandalorian. If we don't see her again, by the way, shout out to the watch party tonight. I'll see you guys tonight. If we don't see her again, I think that episode of seeing her in episode 5 of season 2 is just kind of like an opening to her show of where she's going to go now. So I think in the show, we're going to see, obviously, Ahsoka. We're going to see Grand Admiral Thrawn, Sabine, Ezra, and many more. I think her entrance in the Mando, and I think also why it shows, we've got the Mandalorian and then Ahsoka right after it, it just shows that this is now going to take place later, and maybe even we'll get it before the Obi-Wan show, which I would assume maybe they've even started filming or they've even finished filming, We're going to get a Lando show. We're going to get Cassian Andor. I know a lot of people are saying, Cassian Andor, like, oh, whatever. Dude, Cassian Andor is going to be sick because, not because of Cassian Andor, I mean, whatever, like him and K2SO, they have a cool dynamic, but the main thing is that it takes place, I mean, ask yourself this, did you like Rogue One? If you did, then you're going to like the Cassian Andor show because it's going to have Vader, it's going to have the Emperor, it's going to have Tarkin, it's going to have Krennic, it's going to be great. And it takes place before Rogue One, obviously, because, he's alive still. The Obi-Wan Kenobi show is the one that I'm looking forward to the most, and I think, people think Mandalorian's a huge show, blah, blah, blah. The Obi-Wan Kenobi show is going to crush numbers and set records, I think, for any show in the entire world. I really stand by that. I think this show is going to be something that's going to bring so many people together because it's about one of the most important characters, not just in Star Wars, but in pop culture, right? Obi-Wan Kenobi, it doesn't really get bigger than that. And then the fact that you're putting Darth Vader in there as well. So now we're going to get this dynamic between what Obi-Wan is going through, portrayed and played by Ewan McGregor, and then we're also going to get Hayden Christensen and seeing everything he's going through as Vader. It's a dream come true, man. It's a dream come true for me. I'm a huge Vader fan. You guys know this. It's a cool day. This is good. This is pretty sweet. Indiana Jones is another thing I want to mention. So if you didn't know, there was a show that George Lucas created. I think it ran for 2 seasons in the 90s called The Young Indiana Jones. And apparently the ratings tanked, I think, by the end of the first season. And he spoke with Bob Iger, who was, I think, like leader of ABC or something, or something like that, director of ABC, who greenlit it for another season, even though, all the executives there didn't want it. And this was something that Bob Iger explained in his book when he bought Lucasfilm. George always remembered that he greenlit his show in the 90s, and so he always had that, that spot for him that, hey, if I'm going to sell my company, this is a guy that I'd want to talk to because he was there for me when I needed him and gave me another season, another chance for the show, even though, a lot of executives were giving Bob Iger a hard time for going for it. So that's a little backstory there from his autobiography. But, dude, what do you guys think? This is pretty sweet. 11,000 people in the chat. How's it going? And we got Bad Batch. Okay, so Bad Batch also, I don't know what to expect for that. I don't know if these clones executed Order 66 or not. I would imagine they didn't because Kamino probably saw, and the Republic probably saw that they were defective and they kind of just did their own thing. So I would imagine that they wouldn't waste their time with, imbuing them with these chips because I just feel like they just threw them out. They were just like, you know what, these clones can't be trusted. So they got their own thing. Another theory I have is that maybe these clones, and hear me out, maybe these clones were like the very, very first testing for force-imbued beings, right? And then the side effects were their abilities, right? So maybe these mutations or whatever were like the very first, what they did with Snoke, creating Snoke and all this stuff, which goes way back to Legends, was something that they were trying with the Bad Batch, and maybe that's why these particular ones have these abilities and others don't, because it's kind of interesting that there's only like, you know, a few of them that have these abilities. So we'll see with that, but dude, the main ones that I'm focused, and then of course Lando. Does anyone know when Lando takes place? Is this taking place between 5 and 6? Or did you just watch the title correctly? Yes, you did. Dude, there's a trailer. Where? No, it can't be for that. So, I mean, I got the investors meeting open here, so just in case something good pops up, but I don't think anything will. So, well, I mean, I don't know. So hype looks like the MCU stuff. It does, yeah. But Children of Blood and Bone is a Star Wars, a droid story. What is that? Gonk? Rogue Squadron's going to be pretty sweet. Star Wars Acolyte. So here's something I want. I don't know what Willow is. Willow, hold up. Willow is something that I think George Lucas created a long time ago. Rangers of the New Republic. Oh, cool. So that could follow like Dave Filoni and Carson Teva. That'd be pretty sweet, man. That'd be pretty sweet indeed. Star Wars Acolyte. Ooh. I wonder what that's about. Or like a force-sensitive being who's, I don't know. So my buddy actually, shout out to Screen Thrill, he sent me this because I was just too busy sleeping. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about. Okay, yeah. So the shows that I do want to see. Wow, 12,000 people. Welcome. So get this, and I made a tweet about it. Go check it out if you want. The shows that I do want to see are this. Wait, is this Star Wars? It looks like a lightsaber. Okay, it resumes soon. We got a Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Master and Apprentice novel. A young Dooku. So if you didn't know, Dooku was trained by Yoda. That would be absolutely insane. Dooku was one of the most... Okay, so in the book, Dooku Jedi Lost, it is one of the most interesting, fun books you could read for Star Wars. And it's canon, which is cool. It's basically about him as a kid in the Jedi Temple with his best friend, Sifo Dyas, who he eventually, you know, betrays, and, you know, the whole cloning facility begins and all that. But we don't care about that. But if they take that novel and they just adapt it into a series, that'd be absolutely phenomenal. That'd be amazing. So what I want to see is a Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, a Dooku novel, a Dooku show as well. Watch the trailer. Bad Batch trailer. Where? There's no... It's not here yet. What are you guys saying? Bad Batch trailer. Where? On YouTube. On YouTube? What? What are you talking about? Hold up. Whoa. Whoa! What? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. We got this one to watch and this one, so yeah, let's go.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
What? We're going into Order 66.
That was quite an impressive display.
Oh, what the hell? Dude, they are killing it.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
What? It's Camino.
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
You think that's Fennec? Fennec Shan?
That was quite an impressive display.
Oh my god. This is wild. This we're gonna see them through Order 66. I don't think they have chips, man. The way Tarkin was talking to them seems like they were in trouble. But then again, they are standing guard, so maybe they are working with the Empire now. Oh dude, could this be showing their journey through the Empire?
That was quite an impressive display.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna break away from the Empire, man. I think it's gonna be a story about them not following orders.
Will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
So this is something that a lot dude, we could see Anakin again. So this is something that a lot of people have wondered, and it's actually in the old Battlefront 2 game, which I think after this stream I'm probably gonna start streaming Bounty Hunter. I just gotta buy it and download it on PS5. So something that a lot of people don't know, and I'd love for them to explain, is how Anakin actually wasn't killed by the clones, because you know Order 66 is about killing all the Jedi, but then of course he's just rolling with the 501st. So essentially in the game, there's a commentary by one of the clones, and he basically just says that they're taking orders from the Emperor, who I assume would have told them, yo, don't kill, who is now known as Darth Vader. He doesn't call him Anakin Skywalker, but he's now known as Darth Vader, so I'd imagine that they basically just... It's super ambiguous, it's super vague, so I hope that they really clarify that, because that's a big question. It's like, how do they go from knowing Anakin Skywalker to just, you know, whitelisting him and being like, yo, we're not going to kill you. So that's something that I'd love to see in canon now. Okay, let's watch the Cassian Andor one. That's amazing, dude. This is incredible, man. It's sizzle reel. What? Is that Yavin?
Everything I did for the rebellion. Rogue One, in many ways, it's a film that connected new audiences with the oldest fans. It was a bittersweet feeling, you know, on the premiere, knowing that it was just one film.
And now you got a show,
but then
buddy.
Magic happens, right? As you can see, we're getting ready. We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes, we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show. I'm really excited having the chance to explore Cassian. It's really fun to go on a set that is emulating something you like so much.
The enormity of this is like doing a big feature film.
It's very cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is.
12 episodes, 12 scripts, over 200 named cast members, over 6,000 crowd people, a lot of creatures that come in from the creature department.
We treat this exactly like we would have filmed. There is no difference in our approach.
Every creature and droid that we've been building has the same care, level of attention to detail as the previous films.
It's huge, it's thrilling, but also it's wonderfully challenging.
There's tons of possibilities to explore. It is the building of a revolution.
Wait, what the hell was that? What the hell? Wait. What is that? Oh, it's just a city. That's not a cloning facility. Oh, no, wait, that's not a city. That's an Imperial... What the hell is this? What? This looks like some sort of cloning... The hell, dude? Maybe not cloning, but maybe... What are these cubicles? It's like... it's like, get to work! Huh. That's interesting. I think we're gonna see a lot... Dude, this is amazing. Is there an Obi-Wan... No. There's no Obi-Wan trailer. Are you kidding me? Hold up. Hold up. Boba Fett is back. Vengeance echoes through the Star Wars. More. Season 2 recap sizzle. Mandalorian Disney Plus. Boba Fett is back. What is this about? How's the investors meeting going? How are we doing here? What is he talking about? Oh, that's cool. Another Ice Age? Sweet. This is a huge day. What the hell, dude? This is a huge day. I gotta say, I'm most excited for the Bad Batch. I mean, Cassian Andor's gonna be sweet, but I don't know, just something about bringing back something of the Clone Wars. And is this...
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
I've never seen animation that good. Like, this is even better than Season 7. Oh, 23,000. What's up, guys? What the hell is this? Kind of looks like the... No. Do you think that's like a Sith temple? No. Or like an entrance to the world between worlds? No. Okay, yo, I think here they're standing, all of them. I think this shot is actually this shot. Yeah, man. Check it out.
Reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
Damn, maybe they do execute Order 66. Yeah. Huh. Oh, no wonder all the Jedi died.
Dude. The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
The coolest point in Star Wars for me, I think, is between Episode 3 and 4. Because that's when everything just changes. And then between 6 and, well, beyond. It looks like a Sarlacc or something.
That was quite an impressive display.
I'm most excited for this. This is going to be really cool. Oh, man. Was that Fennec? Yeah, I think that was Fennec. I think that is Fennec, indeed. For sure. For sure. There's a trailer for Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Let's refresh. Where? Let's find it. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, you're right. Oh, weird. How do they... Okay, hold on. I gotta download these and upload them all to the channel. I know they want them just distributed everywhere.
I love to
Might
move
as well.
fast and speed of any kind. I think that that's because I grew up the daughter of a great fighter pilot, and every day I would wake up and go outside and look up, see my father and his squadron taking off and their F-4s roaring across the sky, and it was the most thrilling thing still I've experienced in my entire life. So when he lost his life in service to this country, it ignited a desire in me to turn all of that tragedy and thrill into one day making the greatest fighter pilot movie of all time. But try as I might and look as I did, I couldn't find the right story ever. I kept looking and looking, but I just couldn't find the right one until now. Now I found a movie about two things I love. So I'm going to see you very soon.
That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet, dude. Oh, that's awesome. What the hell? What other trailers do we have going on here? This is a big day. Yeah, so Acolyte, I'm thinking if we get a trailer for that in a minute, perhaps that's going to be about Sith. I mean, Sith, I feel like Acolyte would be more about Acolyte of the Beyond, be about the Sith or something.
Rescue Rangers is slated for spring.
Oh, that's not Star Wars. All right, you guys let me know if another trailer drops, okay? Twitter? What do you want on Twitter? Boba? What's going on Twitter? Acolyte is High Republic. Why you guys shouting Twitter? Okay, all right, what's going on Twitter? Let's check this out. I don't see anything. Rise of the Sith is the High Republic. Is Star Wars Acolyte? Oh, I hope so. Please check Twitter. I'm checking Twitter, bro. I don't see anything. Well, I mean, I see a lot, but... What's going on with Twitter? There's an Ahsoka... Wait, is the Ahsoka trailer out? Go check Star Wars Instagram, read description of every show. Okay. Fire hydrant's coming, because... Fire hydrant? Fire... Squad, because this info is too hot. Holy crap, dude. Oh, what? There's no sound? Get out of here. Hayden Christensen returns as Darth Vader, joining Ewan McGregor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. The original series begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Revenge of the Sith, and is coming to Disney. I thought it was 5, or was it 8? Dude. Okay. We saw this, I think. Yeah. Ahsoka. Ahsoka, a new original series starring Rosario Dawson and set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, is coming to... Okay, cool. What's Willow? An original series from Lucasfilm starring Warwick. Oh, cool! With pilots. That's sweet, man. I gotta show love. Star Wars Visions, an original series of animated short films, celebrates the Star Wars galaxy through the lens of the world's best Japanese anime creators. Whoa. Okay. I'm probably most hyped for this right now, and of course Obi-Wan. And Ahsoka. Nah, okay, I'm excited for everything. What am I saying? That's it's pretty. Are we gonna get another, like, a spin-off for the Frog Lady? Is there an Ahsoka trailer yet? No, not that I know of. I don't think so. Yeah, Benjamin. Yeah, I agree, dude. I now that you say that, yeah, I definitely think that Acolyte could be about the Sith. There's the Acolyte. Oh, what? The Acolyte's what? Hold up. Brand new Star Wars feature acclaimed filmmaker Taika Waititi is in development. Tomi Adeyemi's New York Times bestselling novel Children of Blood and Bone is being developed by Lucasfilm in partnership with 20th Century Studios. This coming-of-age adventure follows young African girls' quest to restore magic to forsaken people in the Magi. Pre-production installment Indiana Jones. Willow. Lucasfilm Animation team with Lucasfilm Visuals, Disney Plus. A Droid Story. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero, guided by... Oh, sweet, dude! R2 and 3PO. Thank you. Leslie Headland brings... Oh, I guess I spelled her name wrong with The Acolyte. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. Okay, sweet. So if you didn't know, High Republic, I think, takes place 400 to 500 years before Episode 1. So this means we could possibly see Yoda in his, I guess, prime. The galaxy's favorite scoundrel, Lando Calrissian, will return in Lando, a brand new event series for Disney Plus. Justin Simeon is in the early stages of developing a project. Okay, but when does it take place? Star Wars Visions, an original short film, Star Wars Galaxy through the lens of what? Okay, right. We wrote down. Is this like an anime? I guess. It's kind of cool. Dude, this is crazy. Hayden Christensen returns. That's nuts. Jeez, what a day to be alive for a Star Wars fan. I did not expect this. That's nuts, dude. I want to get a new trailer. We're getting a new trailer. Hayden is the only one who can play Anakin. Yes, I agree. You know, a lot of people were saying that they want Matt Lanter to play the live action of Anakin. I think he does a great voice acting for him. You know, seeing animated Anakin with anyone else's voice would be weird, but seeing live action Anakin, if it's not Hayden, would be really strange to me. So. Please move. the Trash Kids show from the background. It's not tried. I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting if they announce anything else Star Wars in here, but I guess not. This is wild, dude. Let's go, baby. This one's definitely gonna take place. I don't know if we're gonna see. Think we're gonna see Ahsoka again? I don't think so, man. Pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool. Love seeing all the new shows that are being worked on. Definitely pumped to see Hayden return. Also, I've been really enjoying your recent theory videos. They've been interesting. So stay tuned for tomorrow's. I think tomorrow's is going to be probably the best one. We'll see. It might be crazy, but in the Bad Batch trailer at the start, I'm pretty sure there were 5 clones standing next to each other, not 4. Well, they got Echo with them, so it would make sense.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
Hold up. Yeah. My guy looking pretty pale, dude. Jeez. Did he get some upgrades? He's kind of looking a little Lobot-ish. Dude, is that... No, it can't be the Thoyor. That the light whip? That's a freaking light whip. Jeez. That's cool, man.
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
That's definitely Fennec. I'm pretty sure. That's like a young Fennec. Yeah, look at the hair.
That was quite an impressive display.
You know what that means? We're gonna see Vader, right? Dude, just give us the Ahsoka trailer, man. Come on. You can do it! What we got going on here? Is it Star Wars? Is that Elizabeth Shue? No, it's not. Shout out to Cobra Kai. Oh, chat's going crazy, man. 23,000 of you here. It's a good day to be a Star Wars fan, bro. It's very good news. It's very good news. I mean, it's like it's like too many things to be excited about. It's like, which one do I choose? You know. Oh my God, Lumia from Legends Light Whip in Bad Batch. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So Lumia was Vader's apprentice in Legends, and I made a video on it. She had a light whip. And she basically, a light whip is like it's kind of like what Sabine had in Rebels, but it's a lightsaber that's super bendy and it's a whip. That's essentially what it is. And it was actually harder to fight against one of those than a real, you know, a lightsaber to lightsaber combat, because it's a whip and it can wrap around your blade and it could pull it, and it was just it was pretty difficult. But did you know that in Legends, actually, The Sith lightsabers could actually break through Jedi lightsabers in old history of lightsaber combat. Apparently, the synthetic Sith crystals were actually more powerful, and they could break through the blade of Jedi. But the problem with it was that it would randomly shut off. So, sorry, not that one. Proto-sabers would randomly shut off. So, it's like you're battling, you're going to block something, and then it just shuts off and you're dead. What's this? You know, I never saw this movie. Heard it was cute, though. Info on Star Wars website. All right, let's go there. Future Lucasfilm projects revealed. Rogue Squadron. All right. Untitled Taika Waititi film. A brand new Star Wars feature with acclaimed filmmaker, the Academy Award winner Taika Waititi is in development. Taika's approach to Star Wars will be fresh, unexpected, and unique. His enormous talent and sense of humor will ensure that audiences are in for an unforgettable ride. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Last August at D23 Expo, Lucasfilm announced the return of Ewan McGregor in the iconic role of Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi for a special event series in Disney+. You know what this also means, right? We're going to get flashbacks of maybe Anakin and Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars. Live action. Officially titled Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where he faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker turned evil Sith Lord Vader. The series is directed by Deborah Chow, who helmed memorable episodes of The Mandalorian Season 1. Right. I forgot about that. This will truly be a long day remembered, as it was confirmed that Hayden will be returning as Darth Vader. This will be the rematch of the century. I'm sorry. The rematch... What? Does that mean he goes to Tatooine? Does that mean that when they see each other, does that mean they're going to fight again? So when they... What? Hold up. Is that what that means, or am I reading too into it? It was such an incredible journey playing Anakin Skywalker, said Christensen. Oh, wait, hold up. Of course, Anakin and Obi-Wan weren't on the greatest of terms when we last saw them. It will be interesting to see what an amazing director like Deborah Chow has in store for us all. I'm excited to work with you, and again, it feels... Okay. So it's not just... Wow. Okay. So it's not just separation of like, okay, what Obi-Wan's going through, and then let's see what Anakin's going through as Vader. We could even see them together again. What if he goes to Tatooine and finds Obi-Wan? Well, no, he can't find Obi-Wan. That's impossible. Because then he'd know about Luke earlier. So what the hell? What the hell's going to happen? What does he mean by this? Clearly they're working, and I mean, they say it twice, so I mean, this will be the rematch of the century. What is this? What does that mean? Rematch. I mean, maybe they do fight. Maybe Obi-Wan leaves Tatooine and Ahsoka is watching over Luke. So if Obi-Wan goes, let's say, to find Vader somewhere, because he learns that Anakin's still alive, they fight, and then he runs back to Tatooine, and Vader just never finds him? Like, or do they mean rematches in, like, we'll see parts of the fight on Mustafar? Like, what? Basically, the show is going to be about Anakin and Obi-Wan, which I can't wrap my head around because I never thought that would actually happen. I mean, I've been saying since we got an announcement or rumors of the Obi-Wan show that we could see Anakin Skywalker return, which now we have confirmation. I just want to know what he means when it was such an incredible journey playing Anakin Skywalker, said Christensen. Of course, Anakin. It's I put on the Anakin, the Hayden cadence whenever of course, Anakin and Obi-Wan weren't on the greatest of terms when we last saw them. It will be interesting to see what an amazing director like Deborah Chow has in store for us all. I'm excited to work with you and again. Feels good to be back. What? He's not supposed to see him until 4. So maybe they mean like a flashback of like them together during the Clone Wars, or maybe something like that. Dude, wow, okay. After making her long-awaited live-action debut in The Mandalorian, Ahsoka Tano's story, written by Dave Filoni, will continue in a limited series starring Rosario Dawson and executive produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. What? Get the F out of here, man. Lando, everyone's favorite. Yeah, we read that one. Andor, a tense, nail-biting spy thriller created by Tony Gilroy, is set to arrive on Disney Plus in 2022. Diego Luna, reprising the role of rebel spy Cassian Andor from Rogue One, will be joined by a fantastic new cast that includes Stellan Skarsgård. Oh! Is that Pennywise? I forgot his first name. Andrea Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Denise Go, Kyle Soller, and Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. Oh, cool. Wow. Production kicked off 3 weeks ago in London. I'm excited for this. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller, so that's got to be about the Sith, man, that will take the audience into a galaxy of shadowy secrets. Oh, that's the Sith. That's 100% the Sith. An emerging dark side... dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. The final days? Do you think the High Republic means everything before the Phantom Menace? Because if that's the truth, then... then what if this is young Palpatine, dude? What if that's what this is? What if the Acolyte is young Palpatine? I think it is young Palpatine, man. I think it is, because you know what? Hear me out. The High Republic, I remember them saying that there were no Sith. That the Sith weren't around during this time. This is young Palpatine. This is young Palpatine. The Phantom Menace, Obi-Wan kills the first Sith Lord in 1,000 years. The High Republic takes place 400 to 500 years before the Phantom Menace, and this says, we'll take the audience into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. This, I think, has got to be Palpatine. This could be Palpatine and Plagueis. Dude. Emerging dark side powers. Emerging. Palpatine's emerging powers. You don't know what this means to me. This means more to me than the Obi-Wan show with Hayden and Anakin, if this is the case. This would change... Like, this shadows every other show if this is the one. I don't want to, you know, get ahead of myself, but The Acolyte is a mystery thriller. The Plagueis novel was a thriller that will take the audience into a galaxy of shadowy secrets. Palpatine's nickname in the Revenge of the Sith novel was the Shadow. And emerging dark side powers. His powers were emerging in the Plagueis novel. Because he didn't have powers until finally, the first time he showed his powers in the novel were when he pinned his dad to the wall with the Force. His dad was abusive, man. So, very verbally abusive person. Could this be? Oh wait, it's a female lead show. Could it be Bane's apprentice? Maybe it's about Bane. Yeah, maybe it's about Bane, dude. That's still cool, but God, we were so close. Yeah, maybe it's Darth Zana. Rain. Oh, well, I mean, okay. Well, that doesn't mean we can't get, like, Tenebris in there, and, you know, Plagueis, and, Venomous, and, you know. Yeah, well, it's possible. Darn. No. Whatever. It's still gonna be cool, I assume. Darth Talon. 200 years before the Phantom Menace. Yeah, well, maybe it could be about Plagueis and Plagueis' master. But if it's a female lead, then I mean that doesn't mean that he can't be like going throughout the galaxy somewhere. You know, make it highlight him somewhere in the galaxy. It's quite possible. Yeah, we'll see. It's Darth Zana after seeing she defeated Bane, and had to go into hiding. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I mean, I think Bane is older than the High Republic. So who is it? Maybe it's just someone that we don't know. Like, either way, it's gonna have to eventually transition into Palpatine's story somewhere. If by the time it ends, it'll have to start that, which eventually could maybe start the young Palpatine show. I'm hopeful. Maybe they're just starting before, you know? We're going to get a few seasons of this, and then it transitions into kind of like, you know, yeah, you know what? I feel that. Okay, kind of like what they're doing with The Mandalorian, with Ahsoka and Boba and blah, blah, and then they're going to get their own spin-off shows. But wait, where's the Boba show? Weren't we rumored to get a Boba show? I guess that's not happening. Well, maybe the Ahsoka show can also have Boba at the same time. Or maybe the Obi-Wan show will have Boba during that time. I don't know. What do you guys think? There might be an Ahsoka show. That's already confirmed. The Ahsoka show's happening, dude. All right. Check it out. Right there. Boom. Yeah, this one has me probably the most interested, because I'm really curious to see now what that's going to be about. I think this is going to be something really cool. Night Sisters, she's going to do a movie with all women. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking about the Bad Batch trailer, and do you think we could see Rex helping them to get out of the Republic and maybe help Wolf and Gregor? Oh, that'd be cool. But it kind of seems like they're maybe working with the Empire? Or... no, you know what? I don't know, dude. I don't think they will be working with the Empire. I think they don't have inhibitor chips, and they're maybe just trying to blend in, and that's why we see them at these, like, different... at the Order 66 speech, and, like... and then we see other clones around them, because those clones are probably the ones that executed Order 66, but... yeah.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
Yeah, now that I look at it, I don't... wait, what if they're going around the galaxy trying to find Jedi. Maybe that's the story of the Bad Batch. And then they eventually meet Rex, and Rex pulls the chip out of them. That'd be a really cool story.
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
That was quite an impressive display.
Yeah, I don't think they're working with the Empire. I think they're working against them. I think they eventually I don't know, dude. I don't know. They might stray away. And I say this because I really want to see them actually have orders to go to different planets and hunt down Jedi that survived. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Did someone just say Obi-Wan on YouTube? No way. By the way, Acolyte is a rank for the Sith, so... No, there's nothing yet. Oh, Pixar. Pixar is probably my favorite company after Lucasfilm. So many of my childhood favorite shows, man, you know? Where are we all at? Oh, dude. It's literally 1,000 years of unknown Sith. Yeah, well, maybe they were just hiding. Which they were. I mean, they were obviously around somewhere. Fennec Shand is in Bad Batch. Obi-Wan on YouTube? Where? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't think it's on YouTube, man. It's too early. What do you think about Ahsoka's logo looking like the world between worlds? Kind of looks like the save portion in Fallen Order. Other Lucasfilm stories. Lucasfilm is currently in pre-production of the next installment of Indiana Jones. Willow, and finally Lucasfilm catalog is expanding further with a story that will introduce a new hero and explore an original world that feels perfectly paired with Lucasfilm storytelling. Tomi Adeyemi's New York Times best-selling novel Children of Blood and Bone. The story will center around a young outright, so that has nothing to do with Star Wars, I think. I think this is going to be the coolest. I mean, Obi-Wan, you know, first and foremost, and then yeah. Leslie herself says the Acolyte is unrelated to the events of the main saga films. It will play out 200 years before the Skywalker saga. Yeah. As it says, you know, Days of the High Republic era, so I guess not Palpatine at all. Okay, well, I could see it transitioning into that. You got to think, right? Like, where does the show end? Eventually, if it starts out there, it's going to end somewhere with either Plagueis' master, maybe, something like that. They could throw something like that in there. Sweet. This is getting kind of insane, to be honest. Can we see Commander Cody? If Filoni and his team were to produce a Jedi Sith War series, how would that impact the franchise? It impacted well, I assume. Palpatine was born 16 years after the end of the High Republic era, so it would be hard for him to fit in there, but it's possible. Right, but his master could be. Acolyte could be about Kreia, and for the Bad Batch, we would all see them kill Jedi. How would they not have their chips? Well, I was thinking they just didn't put their chips in there because they were kind of defective, and they couldn't be trusted, I suppose. a mystery show about Plagueis was murdered. How Plagueis was murdered? I just want a mystery show about Plagueis. Plagueis and Palpatine. If you haven't read the Plagueis novel, go do that because it's, I think, the best Star Wars book. I'm wondering if they release this info now because tonight's episode of Mando reveals something. Probably. I think the next 2 episodes will reveal a lot. Everyone's overlooking Acolyte. I reckon it's going to be one of the best. Me too. Maybe in Return of the Jedi, when Vader says Obi-Wan once thought as you do, he is referring to when Obi-Wan tried to turn Vader back to the light side. No, I don't think so. I think he just meant how Obi-Wan was thinking so dogmatically about the light side being, you know, the best and this and that. I think we can all agree that this will be angst. Yeah. What if Anakin and Obi-Wan are connected through the Force dyad? No. Also heard there was confirmation of a Windu series. Also, do you think they're releasing too much content? No. They're just announcing stuff that we finally wanted instead of being like, this person's helming Star Wars project, this person's got another project. We finally get to know what they are. Darth Plagueis and young Sheev in secrecy. Can you rank all the shows in excitement levels? Yeah. Okay. So out of 10, 1 being, you know, I don't care. 10 being, oh my god, my mind's blowing. This one's probably, I would say a 7. Untitled, I don't know what this is about, so I can't rate it. But judging, you know, by Thor Ragnarok, I would say like, I don't know who it's revolving around. This one is a 12 out of 10. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What happened? Weird. Okay. Officially titled Obi-Wan Kenobi, blah, 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 10 years. Yeah. So, that one's a 12 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. Rangers of the New Republic. Set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, this new live-action series from executive producer Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni will intersect with future stories and culminate into a climactic story. I think this is about Carson Teva, man. I really do. I really do. I think it's about him and Dave Filoni. So this could be cool. This could be about them unraveling the time of the remnants of the Empire coming to become the First Order, which I think is pretty sweet. So I would give this like a 7. Lando, I'd give that like a 6. Andor, I'd give that a 7 to 8. No, I'll give Lando a 7. Acolyte, I'm going to give that like an 11 out of 10. Simply because a show focusing around a Sith with dark side powers, I mean, or just someone with dark side powers, or shadowy secrets of emerging dark side powers of the final days of the High Republic. That's probably the coolest to me. After the Obi-Wan show. Bad Batch, I'm going to say that's also an 11 out of 10. Star Wars Visions, what was this again? Visions, animated short film celebrating Star Wars through the lens of the world's best anime creators. Probably like a 5 for me, because I don't really know much. A Droid Story. The intersection of animation and visual effects offer new opportunities to explore. Lucasfilm Animation will be teaming up with Lucasfilm's visual effects team, Industrial Light and Magic, to develop a special Star Wars adventure for Disney Plus, A Droid Story. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero, guided by legendary duo R2 and C-3PO. I would say like a 7. Like a 6. Like a 6 or a 7. Probably a 6. Other Lucasfilm stories. Yeah, these ones are probably like a 5 to 6 for me. Like a 5. So main ones for me out of this, I mean, all of them are going to be awesome, but I'd say Obi-Wan number 1. Ahsoka, Bad Batch, and Acolyte are all tied for second place. So I'm excited for all of them equally. Oh, wait, we're getting another Doctor Strange? Hey, it's Kevin Feige. Cool. Hey, that's 4 days after my birthday. Sweet. Nice. I kind of want Star Wars movies to release in the summers, in the springs and summers again. I felt like that was a good time. That's how George had it. Do you think there are too many shows to... Wait, what are you guys saying? Marvel is on?
Anthony Mackie and Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, is played by Sebastian Stan. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a cinematic experience. It's a Marvel Studios movie played out over 6 episodes.
Right. That's kind of cool. I haven't felt that presence since Darth Vader says he senses a presence he hasn't felt, but never exactly says when. That's true, they could play on that. Dude, so consider this thought. It may be of a major importance, but also consider the idea. Rey gets her name from a rebel helmet. Who was the real Rey? They'll think we'll learn. I don't know. Maybe. Well, there was a name on a helmet that she was wearing, and it was a rebel helmet. It was a squadron's helmet, and I think on it said Rey, right? How does the rematch fit canonically with what Vader said to Obi-Wan in A New Hope? Right, so they might play on that. I think what they're doing is they're just going to take stuff and they're going to play on... they're going to play on wording, like a presence I haven't felt since... It's like, what? Since what? This is the most intriguing to me. This will be the rematch of the century. I guess they're going to fight again, dude. I just don't know how. Is it going to be like an Obi-Wan and Maul thing on Tatooine? But if it is, then why doesn't Vader just kill him and take Luke? Or does he not know about Luke? It must not be on Tatooine. He must have Ahsoka maybe watch over little Luke, and then he probably goes off somewhere and... I don't know, visits Yoda perhaps, or goes to a planet to stop Vader. Yeah, maybe. It was such an incredible journey playing Anakin Skywalker, said Christensen. Of course, Anakin and Obi-Wan weren't on the greatest terms when we last saw them. It will be interesting to see what an amazing director like Deborah Chow has in store for all of us. I'm excited to work with you, and again, it feels so good to be back. Well, okay, so I guess they're going to fight, and they're going to work together again. So, it's going to be pretty sweet. Maybe there'll be, you know, lots of flashbacks with them at the temple, lots of flashbacks during the Clone Wars, which... my mind's just kind of numb because it's too much to take in. I don't... You know when you're so excited for something, you don't really know how to act. It's kind of how it is. But where is the Rian Johnson trilogy? This is outrageous. We need more by... Yeah, what happened to his trilogy? I guess it's not happening. This is just marketing. They'd have to break continuity to rematch. Yeah. Well, maybe. Just got off work. What's going on? I heard it's confirmed that they will have a lightsaber duel at some point. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen, because like for 40 years we've known them to just never have seen each other again, right? And the funny part is, in the canon comics, Vader actually goes to Tatooine, too. But he doesn't find Kenobi. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's a big day for Marvel and Star Wars fans. Wait, today's the 10th. So maybe, do we get a new God of War trailer? I hope. There's a teaser trailer for Obi-Wan. Stop pulling my leg, bro. No, there isn't. You keep making me refresh. I don't think we'll be getting a trailer for Obi-Wan for a long time. Do you think that too many shows series are making the Star Wars universe more complicated when trying to follow along chronologically? No, I think it's awesome, man. I think they're basically just going to take all these different stories and do their own thing, you know? Yeah, so it's sweet. How would you feel about a General Grievous show based on him becoming a cyborg? I'd love that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, there's a huge story behind there with how Dooku turned him into the cyborg, and the whole thing with Grievous was actually planned. So Grievous was, they put him in a ship, and then they, when I say they, I mean Dooku and Palpatine. They put him in a ship, and then they blew the ship up to basically almost kill him, and then they put him back together with machine parts. So. Did you see the Cobra Kai trailer? Yeah, I was actually going to go make the breakdown for Cobra Kai Theory for my Cobra Kai channel, but I saw this and I'm like, dude, I got to focus on this right now. This is too big. When are you going to stream the watch party for the new Mando episode? Tonight at midnight. Yeah, so I'll see you there. Do you think James Earl Jones will come back? I hope. I think we need to give Kathleen Kennedy credit for learning of her failures. Failure builds success. Yeah, I mean, it's great that she's announcing these shows, you know? And Lucasfilm is announcing it, so... Whoever is behind this, kudos. Thank you so much. Christmas definitely came early. Merry Christmas from Star Wars. They just need to confirm the Liam Neeson is back for Qui-Gon Jinn and the Holy Trinity is complete. Give me a Dooku show, give me a Qui-Gon show, and a Palpatine show. Give me those three, man. We got the Obi-Wan, we got the Ahsoka, we got the Bad Batch. That's just all we need now. Bad Batch and Obi-Wan crossover. That's the thing. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of these shows may actually have a major crossover with each other, right? Like Mando has a crossover with Ahsoka show. The Obi-Wan show might have a crossover with the Ahsoka show as well later on, even though they're in two completely different time periods. But it'll show what she was up to during this time, which of course falls into her story and where she's been, which could take place, which could be a crossover after Clone Wars, before Rebels. It's cool. Would love to see 000 and a BT-1 in an episode of The Bad Batch. They are hilarious, or a cameo. I think Maul is in The Bad Batch. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. Oh my god, Lumia from Legends Light Whip is Bad Batch? Yes. Hey bro, I'm excited with joy for these shows and your content attached to them. I've watched you for years. You're an inspiration. Oh, well, thanks, dude. What did I miss? A lot. Acolyte could give us an insight into Plagueis' beginnings or events leading up to it, and then the end of the High Republic. What if... Hold up. Oh my gosh. Plagueis' master's master, I think, trained a girl. I just can't remember her name. I think it was mentioned when... I think it was mentioned when Tenebrous was dying in the very beginning, but I can't remember what her name was. I'm sorry, Mark. Cassian Andor is coming. Yeah, I'm happy for it. The announcement: Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Rangers are going to cross over into a mega event. Yo, thanks, D. I might be crazy, but in the Bad Batch trailer, at the start, I'm pretty sure we see 5. 5s? Oh, no, you mean 5 clones. Definitely pumped to see Hayden return. Also, I've been really enjoying your recent theory videos. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man. The way Kathleen Kennedy introduced Taika's movie makes me believe she still doesn't know what fans want or what Star Wars really is. Bro, did you see what we just got announced? Whoever is making these decisions knows what we want. But what did she say for the Taika thing? Hold up. I gotta read this. Claim of Academy Award. Star Wars will be fresh, unexpected, and unique. His enormous talent and sense of humor will ensure the audiences are in for an unforgettable ride. I think Taika is an extremely talented director and writer, and I thought Thor Ragnarok was probably one of the best Marvel movies. It was just fun. It was so good. My head is about to explode. This is insane. Just saw the news. Holy crap. Amazing day to be a Star Wars fan. Do you think it's too much? No. No, I think it's not enough. I think, just give us even more, you know? I just want a Boba show as well. Just throw that on there. Give me them all, man. Star Wars Outpost again. Incredibly exciting. Thanks, Hayden, for doing this despite trying to stay low and enjoy life privately all these years, bro. I bet you they gave him a very nice offer, and why wouldn't he want to return? He's the most important character in Star Wars. Got my 2-year member badge today. Love the channel. Keep it up. The future is bright for Star Wars fans. Thank you, Nuke. Appreciate you, bro. I just watched all the trailers and opened YouTube. I'm so hype. I was yelling in my room. This needs to drop right now, all of the shows. Well, I think this just means that the future of Star Wars is extremely bright, and this is only just a glimpse of what's to come. So I myself am very excited. I can't wait to see what we're going to get going further, even beyond this. This is just in the next, I think, 5 years, maybe. So for me, I mean, the fact that Disney Plus exists, with everything going on in the world, it's just a guarantee that we're going to be getting all of these shows at the convenience of our TVs or devices or whatever. So it's pretty cool, man. I'm happy this is all coming together, and this couldn't be more of a great surprise. The more I think about it, I'm more and more excited for this show, to be honest. Rogue Squadron. Yeah. The next 5 to 10 years of Star Wars content is about to be freaking amazing. Well, here's what I think. Here's what I think is going to happen after all of these shows are done. I think they're basically going to go into where these shows lead. So I'd like to look at these shows, in a sense, as the precursor for what is to come after that. Right? So if they're starting all the way back here with the Acolyte, you know, let's say starting with the final days of the High Republic. So the final days of the High Republic, if it's starting 200 years out, so maybe, what is that? Like, when does the High Republic end? I would say 100 years or so. So that means that we could very well see, eventually in another show after the Acolyte, let's say Acolyte has 4 seasons or 5 seasons or whatever, 6 seasons. After that, maybe we could see, you know, the birth of Anakin in a little glimpse. We could see the birth of Grogu in a glimpse. We could see more Yoda. I mean, this show definitely is going to have some Yoda mention in there somewhere, because he's in the galaxy. So what could this branch... I see all of these as little seeds, and eventually they grow into trees, and they all have little branches of shows. So for me, this is... It's a dream, man. It's exciting. It's a really exciting time. It's exactly what we want. It's exactly what we need. They're doing it right, man. They're killing it. Yeah, so it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. I think it was Maul that took Grogu from the temple. Could explain why Grogu recognizes the Darksaber and Grogu's Sith abilities. Maul could have had the saber at that time. Would love to see Maul flashback. Yeah, maybe he was looking for an apprentice, right? In the Bad Batch trailer, if you look at the black-green troopers, they look like proto-death troopers. Maybe covert op to kill our 99 boys? Kind of like that theory, to be honest. It's so sick. So cool, dude. I gotta...
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
It's just so cool every time I see that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, I don't think those are... I don't think those are like the first... So this is definitely... I think this is Fennec, okay? Here's what I think. I think they're hired by the Empire to kill Jedi, let's say, because they don't have the inhibitor chip. I don't know if they do. I don't see them having it in there. If they do, either way, they're going to follow the same orders. They're going to go to different planets, find Jedi, maybe kill some of them. But then eventually they're going to have a change of heart, and I think they're just going to kind of play like they're still following orders, but they're trying to find what happened with all of their brothers. And maybe they're going to go and they are the ones who are going to extract the chip from Gregor and Wolf. And then they'll eventually meet up with Rex and transition into rebels, perhaps.
That was quite an impressive...
Yeah, dude, I think that maybe is what could happen. Here we have shock troopers. These were loyal to the Emperor only, so we know that something obviously high up is going down here, since those guys are around. Otherwise, I don't see the, like, and he's already a Moff, it seems like. Interesting. Be pretty cool if we got a related horror style, R-rated horror style Star Wars movie. I love you too, buddy. Just got in. I'm so curious what you think about all the Star Wars announcement. Do you think it's too much or a good amount? I think it's a great amount. Yeah, give us more. At work right now and just grinding this out. Deadly excited. Love the content, my dude. I'm sure Hayden is very excited to be working with his old master again. Yeah, well, I'm excited to see what they mean by fighting again. This is the rematch of the century. What does that mean? Like, what the hell? They're going to have to rewrite something in there, I guess. Still talking about Marvel. Could we see a young Yoda in the Acolyte show? Yeah. I don't think he'll be too young, but 200 years younger. How about the possibility that every night of the week has an episode for Star Wars on Disney Plus? Mind blown. Watch parties every night. Yeah, I wouldn't even be making content anymore for like lore stuff. It would just be all about the new shows, which would be pretty crazy. How would you feel about a Count Dooku show? Yes, featuring a young Qui-Gon and Dooku's departure from the Jedi Order. Yeah, that's where I want the show to go if they do Dooku, but I want it to be more like Dooku Jedi Lost, the novel, which really focuses a lot on young Dooku and young Sifo Dyas. I mean, the book was kind of like Harry Potter in a sense, where they like get into all this mischief and trouble, and Dooku comes to be Yoda's apprentice. He learns so much from him. And it was really insightful to read that part in the book where he was training Dooku with meditation. And in fact, he ignored Dooku for a long time. Dooku would always come to him for training, and Yoda would just sit there and meditate, and he would just ignore him. And then finally, in the end, eventually, Dooku did something right, which I forget now. But then he was ready to learn. Or Dooku came there and he was like much more calm or whatever, and he was ready to learn. And then that's when Yoda was like, okay, now I will train you. Cool if Mace comes back on the Kenobi show. Cool if Mace comes back anywhere. Is it too early to be hopeful for Star Wars Theory Vader series finishing with all this content for your channel to grow off of? I could make the Vader fan film right now, but it's COVID. I can't fly down, okay? And also, all small projects aren't greenlit by California or really anywhere in America. So, and then there's also the extra cost of all the COVID tests that I'd have to pay for the entire cast and crew, multiple ones. And then if one person got sick, it would delay everything, which would make me have to pay even more money. That money needs to go extremely efficiently into filming in the shortest amount of time as possible. Otherwise, it's not realistic. I don't know. But that being said, there is something that we've been working on for 2 years, and you guys will see that in the next couple weeks. So I'm very excited to release it. It's about the Vader fan film, and it's all CGI, and it's something that's been in the works for a long, long time. 2 years to be exact. So, yeah, I hope you guys will like it. It's the least I can do, you know, with everything going on. So, will we see flashbacks of Anakin and Obi-Wan who plays young Luke? Maybe. Just because they did what we want doesn't mean they'll do it right. We're all hyped. Oh, they'll do it right. They'll do it right. No brainer. Look, they have the template for Mandalorian and what they've been doing with that. And with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni actually doing what they did with Mando, but now with Ahsoka, believe me, they're going to do everything right. They've got the template, man. They know what we like. They know how to do it now. They needed the sequels, I guess, to figure it out or whatever. And now they know that, hey, we got the formula, man. We know what we're doing. I hope. But I have hope, man. I always have hope. Failure breeds success. Always. It always does. I'm a bit new here, but did you ever see the fan-made Star Wars saga? No. Do you think that we will ever get a Maul series? There's so much we don't know about him, and he's a very mysterious character, and I want more. Yeah, maybe Bad Batch will cover a lot of Maul. I hope. You know? It'll be like a Sam Lucifer from Supernatural. Obi-Wan will have Anakin living in his head, tormenting him. Obi-Wan defeating his demon's thoughts. Oh, kind of like in the comics where they fight, they fight visions and stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe it'll be dreams. Maybe it'll just be dreams. I mean, Vader has lots of dreams where he's fighting Obi-Wan again on Mustafar, but this time in the suit. So why not do a dream sequence? With dream sequences, you can do whatever you want because it's not real. And then they just wake up. Dude, just give me a whole dream. The whole show is just a dream. Maybe Vader versus Obi-Wan will be a long fight scene shown through Vader's imagination. You're right. Yeah. Sent a super chat earlier. Didn't know if you were looking at any. Yeah, I am, but I can't answer all of them, my man. I'm sorry. It's sometimes, you know, there's a lot I miss. But I appreciate it. Dude, I couldn't be more excited for this stuff. Just know that all your super chats go towards the channel and the projects. So hopefully I can read all of them. Are those Rathtars in the Bad Batch? Oh, you know what? Actually, they are. Yeah, that was not a Sarlacc. I think that was a Rathtar. I think you're absolutely right. What up, Ryan? Thanks, buddy. Should we expect new dialogue from Palpatine in the Bad Batch? Hopefully Ian McDiarmid isn't done playing the Emperor. No, I don't think he is. I think that was Palpatine's, Ian McDiarmid's voice right here.
Reorganized into the first galactic empire.
But I think they just took that from Revenge of the Sith, to be honest. If we're being real. Yeah. Yee. Did I see the video on Patty who? No. Mace, Yoda, Anakin, Dooku, or Palpatine show, please. Please. Could we get some sort of Anakin Vader appearance in the Bad Batch? Maybe even a scene. Oh, 100%. Are you kidding? Do you think Ahsoka will be in the Bad Batch? Yeah, I think Ahsoka. I think Bad Batch is just going to be Clone Wars Season 7 beyond. Hello from Michigan. We're neighbors. I'm thinking Tom Hiddleston as Dooku and young Tarkin. Thoughts? Tom Hiddleston as young Palpatine, I'd say. Do they bring back the actor who plays Luke as a baby in Revenge of the Sith to play young Luke? No. No, his features got to look like Luke, right? So, we need Ian to stay alive forever. Protect him at all costs. Do you think the future of Star Wars are the series, or do you think they will produce any large-scale movies? Well, I don't think they'll produce any movies as of right now with everything going on until it's, you know, we have more of an understanding of everything and things are maybe more controlled. But I think, you know, shows are a great way. I'm so excited now. Crash the motorbike, getting the cows in while... What the hell? Hope you're okay, man. Hey, dude, I love your channel. I never actually thought we'd see Hayden in more Star Wars content. It's unbelievably exciting, and I can't wait. It would be crazy if they didn't use him, right? I'm pretty excited for it. I think I'm going to go now and make a gaming stream. We could do. I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 last night on the gaming channel for like 4.5 hours. But I think we could play either Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, or we could do the Bounty Hunter game. So one thing I was doing with subs, or let me type 1 right now if you have Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. Something I was doing with subs was I was playing JK2 online with you guys, and it was actually really fun, man. So if you want, we could do that. There was a lobby of like a whole bunch of people, so it was a good time.
It happened by chance, man. It wasn't planned.
If you have this game, I'd be down. Let's all just play. Let's do like a live stream. Big live stream and just play. If you want that. Get like the community going. It'd be good, no? The Ahsoka series says it's limited. I wonder what that means. It's probably just like 1 or 2 seasons. Or 1 season. In Clone Wars, Yoda has to fight himself to become a Force Ghost. Maybe Obi-Wan had to fight Vader for his training, and that's what it means by rematch. Maybe. Maybe he goes into some like dark side cave or something like that. You know what I mean? What new content are you most excited for? Obi-Wan. Oh yeah. Big time. Big time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go live stream also the Game Awards, and I gotta do a breakdown for Cobra Kai. It's a very busy day, and I gotta eat some food. I haven't, so I can survive. Either way, I'll see you guys in a gaming stream, and I'll see you guys tonight at midnight for the watch party. I'm gonna put the lobby up right now, so if you want to go and chat and continue this discussion over there, go to that lobby, which will be up in probably 5 minutes. This is the best news that we could get as Star Wars fans, and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you all. I can't wait to watch all of these programs and these shows and learn more about this universe, because all of this is seriously a dream come true, and it just makes me very excited and happy. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be super fun to make content about it too. Yeah, this is cool, man. I can't wait to see what's more to come from this. We shall remain patient, my young apprentice. All right.